Florida. Before the harsh 100-degree days of summer roll into the Sunshine State, the temperatures are a bit more comfortable, providing the perfect environment for a spring vacation. And it's not just the spring breakers that hear the shores of Florida calling them. It's also those seeking a return to the game they love. Those who have suffered a long and desperate winter, where the beaches and ballparks of Florida are a beacon to everyone who cherishes the decades-old tradition of spring training. We start our journey in Sarasota, at the spring home of the Baltimore Orioles, the gorgeous Ed Smith Stadium. As the ballpark that forever changed baseball, Oriole Park at Camden Yards pioneered the retro classic ballpark movement that revitalized downtowns and cities all across the country. Many today recognize it as the greatest ballpark in the world, so it should come as no surprise that the Orioles' spring home is a first-class venue as well. The O's moved their operations across the state in 2010 from Fort Lauderdale to Sarasota. The ballpark the Orioles inherited is unrecognizable from its current iteration, following a $31 million overhaul that rejuvenated spring baseball in the city. Ed Smith Stadium originally opened back in 1989 as the home of the White Sox. The Cincinnati Reds took over later, but the venue was still just a generic pile of metal built quite literally on top of the town dump. When the Orioles took over in 2011, their extensive renovations, spearheaded by Janet Marie Smith, made the ballpark seem as if it was born again. The Spanish stucco and clay flavor of the new design blends in perfectly with the style of architecture that Sarasota is known for. The ballpark takes many pages from Camden Yards, beginning with the seating bowl itself. Approximately 7,100 seats are refurbished directly from Oriole Park. O's fans are sure to feel at home amidst the familiar green signage, countless Oriole bird murals along the concourse, and a prominent reminder upon entry of the Orioles' most successful ball clubs in franchise history. Camden Yards South has solidified itself as a top-notch spring home, as well as the ultimate tourist destination for hardball fans looking to escape the harsh winters of the Northeast. Centrally located on the Gulf Coast, Sarasota is the perfect home base for baseball fans looking to maximize their ballpark chasing while in the Sunshine State. 8 miles from Ed Smith Stadium is famed Siesta Key Beach, the perfect spot to unwind after a day at the ballpark. The beach is home to a unique type of sand that's made from 99% quartz, which reflects much of the sun's rays and feels cool underfoot. A relaxing evening at what's been heralded as America's #1 beach allows for a post-game unlike any other. An hour north of Sarasota, another AL East team is also preparing for the regular season. The Bronx Bombers are the talk of Tampa, and each spring, George M. Steinbrenner Field is temporarily a miniature version of its big brother up north. The iconic frieze from atop Yankee Stadium, both new and old, is mimicked along the facade of Steinbrenner Field. The same is true for the field dimensions, as they perfectly match those of the house that Ruth built. Completed in 1996, the stadium is continuing an over-century-old tradition of spring training baseball in the Tampa Bay area, having been held in the region since 1913. The Yankees, however, weren't the first major league club to make their home in Tampa, as 7 other teams have also contributed to the city's rich baseball lore. It was here that Babe Ruth, as a member of the rival Boston Red Sox, hit the longest home run ever recorded, an astonishing 587-foot blast at Plant Field near downtown during a spring training game in 1919. That same year was minor league baseball's first in the area, and it hasn't left the Bay since. In the summer, Steinbrenner Field is home of the Tampa Tarpons, a minor league affiliate of the Yankees that plays in the Low A Southeast Circuit. Famous Yankees who have spent time as a member of the team's Tampa affiliate include Mariano Rivera, Derek Jeter, Aaron Judge, Melky Cabrera, and Gary Sanchez. The ballpark used to be known as Legends Field, but was renamed after legendary Yankees owner George Steinbrenner, the engineer of the most successful franchise in sports history. Steinbrenner passed away in 2010, and shortly thereafter, a life-size bronze statue was unveiled just outside the home plate gate. Here, Steinbrenner is immortalized along with his most successful employees over the years, a nod to Monument Park in the Bronx. Scores of the game's greatest players have donned pinstripes, from Joltin' Joe DiMaggio to the great Bambino and beyond. Many baseball legends have passed through the spring training gauntlet in Tampa. Some of the most memorable moments and most quotable quotes are emblazoned forever on the walls of Steinbrenner Field. Every year since 1946, the months of February and March have been filled with baseball galore in the Sunshine State, while the rest of the world stares out the window and waits for spring.